In this video, we've picked some of the most talked about lawn leveling rakes you'll find on the market right now, each tested and compared with real use in mind. We know that not every yard is the same, and what works great for one person might not be the best fit for someone else. That's why we looked at different build styles, handle lengths, and plate sizes to help you figure out what's actually best for your type of lawn and how you plan to use it. Whether you're working with a small patch of grass or a wide, uneven backyard, we've broken it all down so you can make a smart and confident choice. At number 5, we have the Veain Lawn Leveling Rake, 17 by 10 inches with an adjustable 6-foot handle. This one's best suited for homeowners with small yards or touch-up jobs. I used it on a compact front lawn, mostly to even out small dips and spread compost after overseeding, and it did the job well. The smaller 17-inch plate gives you excellent control in tighter areas where a larger rake would be too clumsy. You can get right up against fences, flower beds, or narrow strips along sidewalks. It's also light and easy to maneuver, so if you're not looking for a heavy-duty tool and just want something you can use without feeling sore the next day, this is it. The handle is adjustable and stable, and it doesn't wobble like other budget tools I've tried. It's not built for larger or heavily compacted lawns, but for basic top dressing and light soil leveling in smaller spaces. It works and doesn't cost much. Great choice if you're new to lawn care or just want a tool for seasonal maintenance. At number 4, we have the Rockland Industry Levelawn Rake, 30 by 10 inches, with a 78-inch stainless steel handle. This rake hits the sweet spot between durability and day-to-day usability. I've used it on multiple lawns ranging from 2,000 to 5,000 square feet, and every time it performs consistently. The 30-inch head is wide enough to cover decent ground, but not so big that it becomes hard to handle. It glides across grass smoothly and levels sand, soil, or compost without catching or flipping. It's built tough. The entire structure is stainless steel, and the welds are solid. Nothing rattles or shifts, even under pressure. The handle is long enough to keep your posture upright, and it can be shortened if needed for better control. What I like about this one is the balance. It's not too light, not too heavy, and works well across different lawn sizes. If you want something long-lasting that you can pull out season after season without dealing with rust or flexing parts, this is it. Ideal for medium to large lawns and for people who want a reliable professional field tool that doesn't overdo it on weight. At number 3, we have the Vivo Sun Lawn Leveling Rake, 48 by 10 inches with a 78-inch handle. This rake is all about speed and coverage. I tested it while leveling a larger backyard, about 7,000 square feet, and I immediately noticed how much time it saved. The 48-inch wide plate covers a ton of ground with every pass. You're not spending your whole afternoon going back and forth. It just moves material quickly and evenly. It's made from stainless steel with a grippy handle that feels comfortable during extended use. The rake isn't overly heavy, which surprised me given the size. That makes it easier to use for long sessions, but it also means it's not ideal for really tough or compacted areas. It's better suited for smoother lawns and spreading lighter materials like topsoil or compost. The only downside is the size. Around tight landscaping or small yards, it can feel bulky, but if you've got a larger open lawn and want to knock out your leveling faster, this is a great option. Also, it comes with gloves, which is a nice bonus if you're starting fresh. At number 2, we have the WorkPro Lawn Leveling Rake, 30 by 10 inches with a 75-inch carbon steel handle. This one is a powerhouse. I Used it on some tougher soil and high-traffic patches that had gone uneven over time. The first thing you notice is the weight. At over 12 pounds, it really presses into the ground. That extra force is exactly what you need when spreading heavier materials or breaking through slightly compacted areas. The carbon steel handle feels more rigid than typical stainless, and the adjustable sections screw together tightly, no play or wobble at all. You can adjust it from 37 inches to 75 depending on your height or the job, and it always feels solid in hand. Compared to Rockland, this rake is a bit more aggressive. It doesn't glide quite as easily, but when you need to flatten rougher terrain or get serious about leveling out deep low spots, this tool is ready for it. I'd recommend it for people who want a heavier duty rake that can take on uneven ground or repeated use, especially in larger backyards or garden projects where lighter tools fall short. At number 1, we have the Zenhosit Lawn Leveling Rake, 30 by 10 inches with a 78-inch steel handle, plus included landscape stakes. This rake surprised me in the best way. It's built solid, comparable to the Rockland, but adds a few thoughtful extras that make a real difference. I tested it on a bumpy lawn that hadn't been leveled in years. What made the job easier was the included landscape stakes, which let me mark out low spots before I started. That step alone helped me focus where to apply more material and saved a ton of guesswork. The rake itself is smooth and efficient. The 30-inch head offers solid coverage, and the adjustable handle lets you work in long passes while staying upright. The grip is rubber-coated, which I appreciated after an hour of work. It kept the tool from slipping and helped avoid fatigue. It's not as heavy as the WorkPro, which actually makes it easier to use over longer periods. At the same time, it feels sturdier than most beginner-level tools. If you're a homeowner looking for a rake that's versatile, user-friendly, and includes helpful tools for better results, this is the one I'd recommend most. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this helped you narrow down the right lawn leveling rake for your specific needs. Remember, the best pick really depends on the size of your yard, the condition of your soil, and how often you plan to use it. All the tools we covered are solid options, but each one serves a slightly different purpose. If you found this helpful, give it a like and feel free to drop any questions in the comments. We always try to reply. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical gear guides like this. See you in the next one.